Hello and welcome to the Fun Going Fast channel, and in today's video let's talk about the different model changes through the many years of the Yamaha Raptor 700R. The best-selling sport quad ever made, and along with the YFC 450, the only two sport quads still being made in 2024. There have been several changes throughout the years with plastics and colors, but I'm going to focus on major mechanical changes, of which there have really only been about 3. The Raptor 700 was introduced in 2006 as a major redesign of the Raptor 660, which was introduced in 2001. The 2006 700R added electronic fuel injection in place of the dual carbs and a redesigned 686cc motor, resulting in an increase of 5 horsepower from 35 to 40. Yamaha also redesigned the suspension, adding 3 inches of width for more stability to help solve the top-heavy and tippy feeling of the 660. And it revolutionized the sport quad market. In 2007, Yamaha added the Raptor SE for the first time. This included an orange and black paint scheme, YFC piggyback shocks, and GYTR accessories. The next major changes occurred in 2009, and they included adding longer travel, specifically designed SOQA 3-way adjustable piggyback shocks, front and rear, and the first ever digital display on a sport quad. The display showed speed, mileage, hours, gear selection, warning lights, and a clock. I loved this display on my 09 and wish Yamaha had never removed it. There were no changes to the engine in 2009. This model was sold through 2012. Raptor sales had been slipping through 2012, so for the 2013 model year, Yamaha did several cost-cutting measures. They dropped the digital speedometer on all models, and they introduced the base 700 for the first time. The 700 base has no piggyback shocks up front, and this combined with the digital gauge removal resulted in a $700 cheaper machine sticker price compared to the R. The base has been selling for 11 years now, so apparently that was a successful idea on Yamaha's part. The 2015 year was the first year since the introduction in 2006 that Yamaha made major changes to the Raptor, including a significant motor redesign, resulting in another 10% increase in horsepower to around 45. The extensive changes included a new single exhaust port head featuring a higher compression piston, raised from 9.2 to 1 to 10.0 to 1, a new camshaft and cam profile, redesigned exhaust system with stainless steel header, new air induction system, and revised fuel injection settings. Yamaha also updated the counterbalances to keep the engine from picking up unwanted vibration. Needle bearing equipped rocker arms helped reduce friction, and a ceramic coated cylinder reduced friction and heat buildup, while a forged aluminum piston, connecting rod, and crankshaft helped reduce reciprocating mass for quicker throttle response. I purchased a 2019 with less than 1 hour on it and could not believe how smooth it was at any RPM while having a ridiculous amount of low-end torque. It's an impressive motor that can be easily modded for more power with the big 3, air filter, tuner, and exhaust, although all 700 models will respond favorably to these mods. Getting back to the 2015, new suspension settings featured slightly firmer spring rates up front, with softer initial compression damping, reduced rebound damping, and travel was increased to 2 mm. The rear shock received 5 mm more preload, plus slightly increased compression and rebound damping. New taller front Maxxis tires were added to improve handling and rolling resistance in the sand and dirt. This resulted in an even faster, smoother, and better handling machine at higher speeds, and while riding more aggressively on the trails. Of course, it's very easy to change the tire size on any Raptor while keeping the factory wheels. That, my friends, completes the model history of major changes. I know it didn't take long. From 2016 on, the only changes are aesthetics, involving design of the plastics and color combinations, of which there are many. And hats off to the base 700, which I think gets some of the best color combinations, even as the cheapest model. So let's do a quick review. If you're in the market for a used Raptor 700, 2006 was the first year of the 700, let's call it Gen 1. The 07 SE was the first year for piggyback shocks. The 2009 through 2012 models, we'll call those Gen 2. They're the only models with a digital speedometer, and they had improved suspension but no engine changes. 2013 was the first year of the base 700, but the models were mechanically identically the same as the 09 through 2012, except for the digital gauge was removed. So the engine actually remained unchanged from 06 through 2014. 2015 received significant updates around the motor, firmer suspension, and taller front tires. So the 2015 up through today in 2024 are basically the same mechanical ATVs other than the colors and plastics. I've owned a 300-hour 2009R, then I bought a 2019R with 1 hour, and now I own a 2008 SC that was neglected for years. They're all great quads, but the 2019, which I got basically new, was obviously and by far the smoothest and fastest, although it's impossible to make a fair comparison since the 08 and 09 had not been well cared for, but are also still great and a ton of fun to ride. I hope this video was helpful. Please like and subscribe, and let me know in the comments if you'd like to see a history of the Special Edition Raptors or of the YFZ 450s. And shout out to ATV.com, ATVOnDemand.com, and DirtWheelsMagazine.com for providing very well-written reviews of these models. I'll leave links to their articles in the description. And the biggest shout out of all goes to Yamaha for still supporting the pure sport quad market. Check out my channel if you're interested in other detailed reviews, pros and cons on the Raptor or the YFZ 450. Thanks for watching.